Hello at home. I'm losing my voice. It's been a busy week. It's Friday and you're at home and I'm at school. But actually, I'm flying on an airplane. I'm going to someplace special and warm, California. That's where Rylan went and visited on a trip too. And I'll be back next week. But you're home today watching me and doing calendar and everything we usually do at school. And this is fun because your moms and dads can watch too, and your brothers and sisters, and see what we do at number and math time with calendar and some other activities. All right, so let's start with our calendar. I have to be the teacher. Usually the leader of the day is the helper, but there's nobody here but me and Mr. Voet, who's filming. It's just like being on TV, isn't it? It's kind of exciting. All right, so here we go with calendar, and I'll have to be the teacher. So instead of one of you. So let's start. The season is right, winter. I heard lots of you say that. Good job. I'm glad you're joining us today. The month is February. Good job. And it begins with an F, doesn't it? February. And the year is 2023. Good job. It's the second month. We started in January and now it's February. And look at us fly through February, boys and girls. We're already coming to the end of the third week in February. Remember when it started on the 1st? Let's count how many days have we had in February. Let's count. 1, 2, thank you for using your fingers and showing us 3, 4, good job. 6, good job. 10, bundle it up, put it in your tens place. We're out of fingers, we need more. 11, one more. 12, 13, 14, there was our Valentine's and 100th day of school. That sure was a good day to remember. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, 17. These are our teen numbers because we put 10 in our tens place, right? And then we keep on counting. So 10 and 7 in the ones place. 17, 16, 17. Do you notice a pattern, boys and girls, with a 1 and a 1? A 1 and a 2? 1, 10, and 3 more? 1, 10, and 4? 1, 10, and 5? 1, 10, and 6? 1, 10, and 7? 16, 17. And we'll save the weekend numbers for next week when we're back in school. But look, we have lots of days off. I won't see you on Monday. That's why I'm flying on an airplane to California. That says, I bet you're wondering what that bottom one is. You know what the top one says. N-O, no school, President's Day. And the next day is no school. It's a long holiday break for us and a midwinter break, which is going to be good. We can rest our voices, and come back ready next week. But boy, February's flying by, isn't it? Let's see what day it is. Is it Sunday? No. Is it Monday? No. Is it Tuesday? No, that was Valentine's Day and our 100th day of school. Is it Wednesday? No, that was library. Is it Thursday? No. Is it Friday? Yes. Let's find Friday. Friday begins with the same sound and letter as February, doesn't it? What letter is that? Yes, F. Give me an F-R-I. And D-A-Y. Good job. What does that spell? That's right, Friday. And do you remember we've been talking about why Friday has a most important big F? Friday is the name of the day. Thursday was yesterday with a big T because it's the name of the day. Most important words and names begin with a capital. Thursday, Friday, What will tomorrow be? Right, Saturday, sleep-in day. Yay, we do our Friday morning dance. Saturday. All right, so cold. It's not sunny. What's the weather like outside at your house? Have you looked outside today? Was it cloudy, rainy, and a little bit snowy? I think we're getting all this kind of weather in the next few days. I think we'll mark it on snowy right now because I know yesterday and last night it was snowy. So let's mark that on our calendar, on our weather graph. I heard you correct me. Good thing you're out there watching. It's the weather graph, not the calendar, isn't it? Let's see. Snowy. Would that be our first one to mark? Snowy and kind of mixture of rain and snow, but I'm going to mark snowy because February needs snow. So Friday, kind of wet, messy, snowy weather. We're following a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. Pink is first, isn't it? That looks kind of cool that all of the weather is covered this month. We've had sunny days, rainy and snowy days, and cloudy. You can see which one is the most, can't you? And which one would be the least, smallest, fewest? You're right. Rainy and snowy are the same, are equal. All right, Weather Bear, you don't need your sunglasses. All right, we have to put a tally mark in. This week was such an exciting week. We're getting every day. We keep putting our ones in, our one sticks. Even though we reached 100, we keep going to school till springtime, late spring. So we have 100. See that one big bundle with one ribbon. It's not 200s. It's not 300s. We only have 100. Just one big 100. So let's put that big bundle in there. And let's see. Do we have any 10s yet? Still empty. How many ones? 1, 2, and today we add one more. 3. 103 days of school. We keep moving on and getting smarter every day. And we don't have a caterpillar to put a caterpillar part up because we ended him way over on 100 all the way at the end of the wall, didn't we? But we keep adding our counting sticks in. All right, we've had a fun month so far. Let's come on over here for a few minutes before we move on to some stories. We are going to do some number things that we usually do at this time. We usually do songs, poems, number games, and all kinds of fun things at the rug, don't we, boys and girls? Well, today we're going to do some number things we were talking about our teen numbers on the calendar. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Remember what teen means? That we have a bundle of 10 and some more. Mr. Voet, if you show right up there, you can see 11 is 10 and one more, and 12 is 10 and two more. That's a good picture of how it grows, and numbers grow and grow and grow, don't they? Teen numbers are a lot more than 10. And it goes all the way up to 17, 18, 19. And when we get to 20, we have 2 10s. So see how the numbers grow. Let's get our numbers cards out and show moms and dads. I hope they're watching. Let's look up here. We have magnets, and we're going to practice some teen numbers. It's fun to be at school doing this with you at home so you can show your moms and dads and big brothers and sisters how you are learning your numbers too. On this side, we have 110 frame. And we know it's 10 because we see 5 and 5 more. That makes 10. And on this side of Mrs. Voet's little magnet paddle, we have a 10 tray and another 10 tray. So we can build teen numbers on this side, can't we? Let's just practice with our numbers less than or equal to 10. Should we practice a minute? Let's put some of our magnets up here. And I love how you're watching and listening at home. I'm going to show you a number, and you see if you can tell what it is. I'm going to show it quickly. Are you ready? See if you can tell me what you see when you look at it. Ready? Here we go. What did you see? Is it more than 10? Is it less than 10? Was it equal to 10? What did you see? How many did you see? Did you see some red and some... Yes, I heard someone say 5 red. And how many yellow did you see? What would that number be? 6. I heard some other people said they saw 6. You know it's 6 because it's a 5 and a 1. All right, let's practice. I'll do a few of these. These are easy ones for these guys. They've been doing these a while. Oh, what would this be? Get ready, here it comes. What did Mrs. Voet do this time to change it? A 5? Yes. Oh, what was it? You saw 3 yellow this time with a 5. Huh? Yes, I can hear people say 8. I wonder how many more to make 10. What's 8? And 2 more would make 10. We'd have a full tray, wouldn't we? If I added 1 more, that'd be 9. What if I took the away and subtracted these 4? What if I took away the yellow ones? You know that is right away, don't you? 5. If you'd have 9, you take 4 away, you're left with 5, aren't you? Good job. And I bet you could tell me this one really quick. What did you see? 3. We know that one right away without even having to touch them, don't we? We can see 3. You know it's not 5 because it's not full. All right, let's go on to some teen numbers. We're getting a little harder now. All right. So let's see. I've got to get my cards up here too. So for teen numbers, we have to go on this side because, right, I hear you. We've got to have a 10. So let's fill up our tray. These are fun to play with at Explore Time. We're going to put up 10. Let's just make them all red. We can make them red or yellow, but we'll make the 10. And we know that teen numbers have more than 10. That is equal to 10. That is 10, isn't it? That is 10. So that is equal. It's not less. It's equal. This is now equal to 10. Now we're going to add some more. Let's see. All right, I'm going to hide it. What if I add? Okay, are you ready to watch? What did you see? I put 1 more. What is 10 and 1 more? I can make it yellow too. 10 red and 1 yellow. 11. Let me show our moms and dads and friends at home that are with you. Here's our 10, and there's our 10. And we can show 11 like this. 10, 11. Or we can write it with a number. There's 10. And how do we make it 11? We cover up the 0 and we put 1 in the ones place. We have a 10 and 1 more. That makes 11. All right, we'll do a few more teen numbers before we go. Let's see if I can do a bigger one. Let's see if I can confuse you. Oh, what teen number would this be? Remember, it's teen because There's 10 and some more. So we call it teen numbers. Oh, what is that one? What did you see? Did you see 10? The red ones were 10, and how many more? Right, good job, 4. You knew it wasn't 5 because this one's not there. And 10 and 4 is 14. Good job, 14. And we can write a math sentence. This is kind of new for us. We call it a math sentence, and that plus sign means and. So we have a 10 and we have 4. 10 and 4 is equal to 110 and 4, 14. So that's how we can write it. Is that cool? Look how smart you're getting. 14. And I want to show you on my cards. Here's our 10. We have to have a 10 to have teen numbers. And what am I going to need? How many more? Right, 4. That would be 14. And if we have the number 10 and we put a 4, we have 14. That's how we write it. Good job. And what would this number be? What if I took the 4 off? And what if I had 10 and I added 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We know that's 9 because there's just one missing. What would that be at 10 and a 9? 1, 10, and 9 more. 19. Good job. And we can see 19 way up there with our 10s. And 9 more, the orange one. 19. All right, so we're keeping on working with teen numbers for a long time because they're big numbers. But when we come back, we're going to start even writing those big teen numbers more. Everybody's doing a great job with it. But I just wanted to look at these cards real quick. And they're all in order, and I want to show you something. 10 and 11 and 12. Keep watching. I'm going to lay them on the floor. 13, 14, 15. Good job. We don't say 15. We say 15, 16, 17. You're ahead of me, aren't you? 18, 19. No more teens. Now we have 20. We have 2 10s. So the teens are finished at 19 because now we're starting 2 10s. But let's look on the floor. I'm going to lay them down and see if you can notice an interesting pattern that's happening. I mentioned it at the calendar. So this is what we're going to leave with today. But I want you to see what happens when you look at numbers this way. Oh, I know I'm getting them mixed up, aren't I? Here we go. Let's see. Let's move them down a little bit so they don't get mixed up with our letters. I need your help here. I'm all alone here doing all this work. Thank you for watching. We're almost done with our numbers. But I wondered, when you look at numbers this way going down, do you see something interesting? There's 10, 11. We add 1 more in the ones place. So it's 1 10 and 1 more. A 1 and a 2. 1 10 and 2 more. 1 10 and 3 more. A 1 and a 4. 1 10 group. Remember we say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was looking for my other cards. I think I set them. Where did I put those on? I don't have them right now, but our regular 1 through 10 we could set here and put 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. put this one down here. So it would look like that. So we'd have a 1 and a 2 and a 3. We could lay those here so we could compare. We'll do that when you get back. See how the numbers grow. Look at that. Do you see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? I see you at home noticing that. And there's a 1 in front, you're right, of every teen. Good job, boys and girls. That was a good activity. When you get back, you can start doing it with your own hands yourself and play with all of these things at Explore Time. All right, so we're going to go have a story. So join me on another little video for story time today. And I miss you, and I'll see you next week.